In today's video, we're diving straight into the massive storm brewing on Elbaf, the long-anticipated clash between Scopper Gaban and the Holy Knights. After years of mystery surrounding Gaban's strength, Oda is finally giving fans the showdown we've been dreaming of. With Gaban's son, Collun, kidnapped and the Straw Hats desperate to save Elbaf's future, this battle isn't just personal, it's a war that could decide the fate of the entire world. Get ready, because today, we're breaking down why Gaban's entrance could turn the tides of the Final Saga forever. The moment we've all been waiting for is finally here. Scopper Gaban, Roger's legendary left arm, is about to unleash his true power. And guess what? The Holy Knights, those so-called immortal enforcers of Imu, might not be as untouchable as we thought. One Piece. Chapter 1, 1147, is about to change everything we know about Elbaf, the Final Saga, and the true strength of Roger's crew. Scopper Gaban versus the Holy Knights is on the horizon. Gaban has already joined the battle versus the Holy Knights. Collun's kidnapping is a big issue. When the Holy Knights initially arrived on Elbaf, many predicted that they would ultimately run against Gaban. Oda introduced Scopper Gaban as Yasan, Ripley's spouse and Collun's father. Collun is one of Elbaf's stolen children, so a confrontation is unavoidable in this situation. Fans know that the Elbaf Arc of One Piece will include some really big battles, and it appears that the first round is almost upon the fans. As shown in One Piece chapter 1146, Scopper Gaban is now ready to make his move, which means he will soon face off against the Holy Knights. Gaban will most likely join the battle against the Holy Knights in One Piece, chapter 1147, giving fans a chance to discover what he is made of. It should be noted that Oda portrayed Gaban as a living legend that rivaled even Roger and Rayleigh. As a result, expecting anything less than a tremendous display from Gaban against the Holy Knights would be stupid. Furthermore, the Holy Knights are immortal, and the Straw Hats lack the ability to overcome their immortality. This is exactly what Gaban will assist them with. He will expose their flaws and assist the Straw Hats in defeating the Holy Knights. While Collun will be exploited as Gaban's weakness, Gaban will be far stronger but might still face trouble. Scopper Gaban is undoubtedly stronger than the Holy Knights. Gaban is a monster similar to a Yonko, and in the previous chapter, Summers stated that he did not want to deal with one. That alone proves that they are not strong enough to defeat Luffy or someone on Yonko's level, such as Gaban. However, fans should keep in mind that Collun exists solely as a pawn. The reason Oda plans to kidnap Collun is so that he can be used against Gaban as a weakness, allowing the Holy Knights to hurt him in combat. Gaban may be at a disadvantage in this combat, but it matters little. At the end of the day, the Straw Hats will save the children in some fashion, therefore, Scopper Gaban will emerge victorious. Gaban will most certainly be on the back foot as a result of Collun, but if the Straw Hats save them, Gaban will go all out to beat the Holy Knights for good, which is precisely what all fans hope for. At the end of the day, the Straw Hat Pirates will emerge victorious, as will Scopper Gaban, the legendary pirate from Roger's age, provided that his vital encounter with Luffy is still scheduled. Summary and highlights. Scopper Gaban will confront the Holy Knights in One Piece's Elbaf storyline. Gaban's son, Collun, being kidnapped creates a weakness for him in battle. Despite encountering hurdles, the Straw Hats and Gaban are anticipated to win. And there you have it! The stage is set for one of the most explosive battles One Piece has ever seen. Scopper Gaban's long-awaited moment is finally here, and the Holy Knights have no idea what's coming for them. Whether it's Collun's fate, the secrets behind the Holy Knights' immortality, or the Straw Hats rising to the challenge, one thing's for sure: the Elbaf Arc is about to be legendary. If you're hyped for Gaban's full power reveal and the future of the Straw Hats, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment with your theories, and of course, subscribe for even more deep dives into the world of One Piece. Thank you very much for visiting the Mugiwara Review YouTube channel, buddy. We hope you enjoy our review analysis. Don't forget to subscribe and continue joining us on our joyful journey in the world of anime. If you have any wishes, question, or suggestions for our next videos, feel free to express your thoughts on the comments below. Thank you very much for your support, and until we meet again, see you next time, buddy. What is One Piece anime? One Piece is a manga and anime story about a young boy named Monkey D. Luffy who wants to be the king of the pirates in the world. As a child, he eats a devil fruit, a strange plant that makes him able to stretch like rubber. Before the show starts, Luffy goes out into the world for the first time and starts to gather a group of pirates. The main group grows over time, but it starts with Luffy, Nami the Navigator, and a swordsman named Roronoa Zoro. At some point, Luffy and his friends are known as the Straw Hat Pirates, and they go on many exciting adventures across the ocean. One Piece is a lot of fun because it's silly. Luffy goes from island to island around the world in the series. Each island has its own setting and theme. It's a pretty fantastical world full of animals that look like people, live skeletons, and other delightfully strange things. Within moments, the group is in a winter scene, and the next, they are on a tropical island full of giants. The show is full of silly and bright details. For example, Zoro holds a sword in his mouth, a scary military boss wears a cute bulldog hat, and people don't use phones to talk to each other instead. They use special transponder snails that can send and receive messages. Luffy is a carefree person who just wants to eat a tasty meal and laugh at bad jokes. Even though there are some funny parts in the series, a lot of One Piece is about freedom. During his travels, Luffy often takes up guns to help his friends and encourages others to do the same against pirates and government-backed military occupations. The characters in Luffy and his crew get stronger with each fight, which is typical for shonen manga. A lot of the story is about how Luffy beats a problem that seemed impossible to solve and finds some kind of secret power. After each fight, Luffy and his team get stronger and move closer to his main goal, which is to find the One Piece. Why is it called One Piece? The first part of both the manga and the anime shows that Pirate King Gol D. Roger is telling the truth about the mythical wealth called the One Piece. One Piece is the name of the show, because Luffy wants to find the One Piece and become the next Pirate King. One of Luffy's main goals in the show is mentioned in the show's title. What is the One Piece? The answer to this question is still one of the biggest secrets in the series. It's been more than 1,000 episodes, and we still don't know what One Piece is. We know that the One Piece is the name of the treasure that Gol D. Roger collected on his travels because of details in the manga. We still don't know a lot about the treasure, though. There are a lot of ideas from fans about what the One Piece is, but we still don't know what it is or even if it's real. The One Piece could just be the friends Luffy makes along the way.